Good afternoon to you. We're coming to you from the Pretoria State Theatre. This is leg 2 of the FIFA World Cup trophy tour. It all started at the Union Building, where the state president Cyril Ramaphosa received the trophy, as well as the other dignitaries that were there. The sports minister Gayton McKenzie was there. The deputy sports minister Peace Mabi was there. The premier of Gauteng, and the SAFA leadership. But let me bring in the Bafana captain in 2010, Aaron Mbazo Mokoena, to talk about this historic occasion. Mbazo, thank you very much, my brother. What do you make of the FIFA trophy tour in South Africa today?
Look, Mr. Ramara, it's always a great feeling. It's always a great feeling to connect with that trophy. It brings a lot of memories, more especially to me, but it's not about me. It's about the current crop that I feel that they deserve to be in the World Cup. They've done so well. Right now, to connect with that World Cup trophy, it has to mean a lot. Now it tells them that it's now or never. Some of them can play in this coming World Cup for the first time and the last time. Some can play a lot of World Cups to come. But meeting the president, welcoming this trophy in South Africa, it has to mean a lot to these players. It has to create that motivation to them. But it was a great feeling. It was absolutely a great feeling, not only to me, but to everyone actually who touched that trophy. And of course, the president have said that he's touching it now, and he's going to touch it again when it comes back to South Africa. Bafana won it.
It's exactly 131 days before the opening match of the 2026 World Cup. Psychologically, this occasion, what does it do to players?
As I said, it's a motivational event. We might think that 131 days, it's far away. We're on February now. Remember, it was December. So 131, or should I say June, is just around the corner. Hopefully, touch wood, it won't get a lot of injuries. We want Hugo Bruce to take the strongest squad. We don't have to go there to add numbers, but we have to make a difference. We're all aware that the world now knows about South Africa. The world knows about Bafana. We saw it now in the previous Africa Cup of Nations, how difficult it can be. This is the pinnacle of football. It's a stage that every footballer wants to be at. So it has to create that motivation to this current crop. But I've got no doubt. The big boys, they know actually how difficult it's going to be. Experience is there. So it's all about really going out there and enjoy it. It's all about enjoying it, but carrying South African flag.
Next week marks exactly 30 years since Bafana lifted the AFCON in 1996. It happens the same year as the World Cup in the Americas. What inspiration can the current generation take from that?
Look, I think the guys have turned the corner. We can talk about 2023 African Cup of Nations. They have turned the corner right there. This previous Cup of Nations, it was a bit difficult, but World Cup is coming. For me, it's not about this current crop. We have the under-17 that have qualified for the World Cup. They have tasted the World Cup. They have tasted African Cup of Nations. We have the under-20 that played in the World Cup, played in Cup of Nations. It's all about that progression, Mr. Ramara. And behind the scene, that's what we're doing. We're making sure that there is a progression, there is a succession plan. It's exactly what South actually want to do. Who's after Hugo Bruce? You know, people can name names, but it's all about the succession plan. The president have said it that that chop and changing, it has to come to an end. People were calling for Hugo Bruce's head. Why? Why? We can't chop and change. We've been there. What have we succeeded? I don't think we have.